zijn een Assa-song.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 505. It's Friday, May 3rd, 2013, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. Internet talk radio for your imagination. Mike Matthews broadcasting from the last place on earth located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California. Today we hear from Madame Rootabega, Valentino, Bison Bentley. Plus we bring you the segment Into an Interview with part one of my interview with James Mathe, otherwise known as Barbarossa.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
And it looks like Hotmail just got off, like several of the characters who ran into Kaiser Sosa.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Sose. Whatever, I forgot. I haven't seen that Kevin Spacey movie in a while. So yes, that's what happened. Hotmail decided to leave with a smile and become Outlook.com, both Microsoft products. They're trying to get Outlook.com up to date with Windows 8 operating system. Good luck. And yesterday, Microsoft announced they had completed the upgrade.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That meant hundreds of millions of users and 150 million gigabytes of data being moved to the new place.
Mike's
of Outlook.com.
Daily
We'll see how it does.
Podcast.
I don't know, because I'm not really tech savvy or a psychic. Oh, look who just walked in.
Hello, Michael Matthews. This is Madame Rootabega, and I am a psychic.
Yes, you are. Can you predict what I'm about to say?
You are going to say, see?
Oh.
Michael Matthews, I love the Hotmail.
Yeah, my mom loves Hotmail. My mom had an email account before I did, and it was a Hotmail account. So now things have changed. No more Hotmail.
It is a hot mess.
What do you mean?
To see the Hotmail go. What will happen someday? Will Yahoo go? Or the Gmail go?
I can't believe that some people have earthlink.net email accounts.
I know that is funny.
Okay. Look who just walked in.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
Are you guys looking forward to the new Star Trek movie?
You know what? I was like one of those people that was very much impressed by the way J.J. Abrams changed the whole Star Trek thing.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised as well. I did not walk out of the theater. I was thrown out. Do you know that?
Why? Why were you I don't want to know. Never mind.
He choked on a piece of popcorn.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. All right, well, yeah, so J.J. Abrams has got the two Star remakes. He's got Star Trek, which isn't a remake, but it's like a reboot of the old Star Trek series. If you saw the first J.J. Abrams movie, you understand that. And then he's carrying on the Star Wars franchise and doing like he did with the first Star Trek movie that he did. He is bringing back people cast from the original Star Wars movie, the Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford.
Is he bringing back Peter Mayhew?
Who?
Chewbacca.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I know that the guy who voiced C-3PO, I can't remember his name.
Anthony Daniels. Do you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that, but thank you. I mean, I remember now. All right. So, yeah, so Anthony Daniels voiced the C-3PO throughout all the Star Wars movies, but it'll be nice to see the other cast members come back. It'll be interesting to see what J.J. Abrams does with Star Wars. I think that's what this guy's got carte blanche. He's like 47. He looks like 27 from the photographs you see of him with the glasses and the poofy hair. And he's doing all these amazing projects.
Wow, Michael Matthews, he's only 3 years older than you. Ooh.
Yeah. And he's billions of dollars rich. Thanks for pointing that out.
You're welcome.
Mike, you should do your own sequel. You should do your own remake of some kind of a movie day.
Yeah, why don't you do Rocky so I can punch you in the face?
You know what? We should just put a suggestion box right here because you guys are full of suggestions and you'd have that box filled in no time.
Never mind. I'm spent.
The New York Times did an article on J.J. Abrams, interviewed him, and J.J. said, there are, I'm sure, people who would say, I've never been very good at anything. He says, speaking in a fast, slow, fast, start, stop delivery that mirrors his work habits. Why would you talk like that when you could talk like this? But I've also never been very good at focusing on one thing. It just seems to be my MO. In a somewhat softer tone, it says, I know that we all have our capacity, and at a certain point, it's going to be too much.
Michael, that was a beautiful story. I laughed and I cried.
See, even his quotes become blockbusters, apparently. So, what do you think of J.J. Abrams? What do you think of the disappearance, the death of Hotmail.com? And what do you think about this hot weather we've been having in California and these wildfires? And, it's crazy. Summer is here in California. Yeah, we get the sunshine, but we get the fires, and that stinks. Email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. You can also email me if you'd like to be a guest on the show, if you'd like to sponsor the show, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. And send us your comments. We read your comments on the section emails from email. Also, check out the website, mikesdailypodcast.com. Oh, wait, no, we got rid of that, and now it's mikesdailypodcast.com. Oh, no, it didn't change. Just Hotmail changed. Right. Okay, so go there to find out more about where you can subscribe to this show in iTunes. And if you subscribe to us there, more people find out about us. And you get the shows directly as soon as I do them. It's awesome, and more people will find out. And you can also comment and rate the show there as well. Also, you can find out where to find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Yelp. We also have the blog and the podcast picture at mikesdailypodcast.com, and where to find us on SoundCloud. That is the coolest name for a website ever, isn't it? SoundCloud. And finally, you can check out the Amazon deal of the day. And if you buy something through the little window we have on the website, which you can find online through your PC or laptop, if you buy something through that, we see a tiny little bit of money. Just a tiny little bit. Mike'sDailyPodcast.com.
Into an interview.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hello!
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm sorry about all the moving it around, the timing and stuff.
No problem at all. And it's James Mathe
Yeah, that's perfect.
of the group Barbarossa. Barbarossa. Woo. Welcome to Mike's Daily Podcast. I'm Mike Matthews.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And this is the first time we've ever used Skype in doing an interview. So, and you sound fantastic.
That's good to hear. I've been working on it.
You sound fantastic. It sounds like I can even feel the ambiance of the room you're in. It sounds as if you are in a cellar. Yeah,
I'm basically sat on a step in a corridor because the Wi-Fi is so bad in this building. I've literally just found a corner where I've got enough bars for this to work. And you're I'm at the bottom of a stairwell in an old disused cinema, which is now a venue in Heidelberg, Germany.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome! So you're in Heidelberg, Germany.
Yeah.
Wow, in an old cinema
that's now that they've converted into a venue, and I'm on stage in about 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. So I should get through some questions here because you're going to be performing soon in Heidelberg, Germany, which I've been to 3 times actually.
Oh wow, it's amazing! This is my first time here. It's absolutely stunning. It was really sunny earlier, and I went for a run down the river, and then the weather turned, and now it's all misty and cloudy and a bit rainy, but quite kind of gothic and dark. It's nice.
And that big castle up on the hill.
Yeah. It looks amazing.
Oh boy, yeah. Wow, I feel like I'm there by talking to you. I'm
literally. I'm just. I can almost see that fort now.
Wow, the wonder of Skype.
That's it.
So
future.
So, what got you into singing and songwriting, Barbarossa, James Mathe?
Well, I've always loved music. Ever since I can remember, I've always loved music. I didn't know I could write necessarily, or I didn't know I could write anything good till I was in my kind of late teens, and you know, and I just kind of developed it really. I kind of started playing more and more and writing more and more and developing the skill, and you know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and you know, it seems to be, you know, going somewhere now, which is really exciting.
Speaking of going somewhere, I think I just heard some Germans going out to get something to drink.
yeah, sorry about that.
Make sure to try the banana beer. There's banana beer in Heidelberg.
Yeah. There seems to be quite a lot of pretty awesome looking, you know, massive, you know, beers. Like, yeah, I'll definitely be sampling later on. It's our tour manager's birthday today, so I think we'll probably have a little celebration.
Oh, it's gonna be a party.
Yeah.
How do you write songs, James?
I often for this record, they often start on. I'm a big fan of old Casio keyboards, like particularly from like late 70s, early 80s. So I've got a couple of those keyboards that the original ideas will come from those, and then I might develop them a bit. You know, maybe you know, mess around on a Rhodes or you know, or a piano, but they often will just start from me noodling around on an old Casio tone, really, and then you know, the lyrics often come. I rarely kind of sit down and you know, with loads of dictionaries around me or anything like that. The lyrics often are kind of fueled from out of the music, really. You know, so I often get inspired by the chords that I'm playing, and then a seed will come from that, and then I will develop the song from there.
Do you know who wrote music like that? Was Phil Collins.
Really?
He did, because I watched that Storytellers he did on VH1.
Oh, right.
And he was like, okay, so first I started with these chords, and then I came up with this, and he was talking about In the Air Tonight, you know, and he goes, I started out with these chords because I liked that, I liked these chords, and then I had this drum machine going, and you know, the drum machine from In the Air Tonight. And,
yeah.
But I guess a lot of that late Genesis stuff was also inspired by whatever, you know, like drum machines would help move them along with a lot of their music and come up.
Yeah, I mean, I think like for me, like I said with the Casio tones and stuff like that, like very often I get inspired by the you know, this vintage equipment, like whether it's a drum machine, like, you know, we had an 808. You know, there when we were recording the record and stuff, and just messing around with that, like actually having it there rather than you know, a plug-in or digital samples and stuff, like, you know, it just, I get really inspired by that, and you know, I really, you know, the songs very much kind of come from using that equipment much more than if I was just sat in with Logic with plugins and stuff like that. I find it quite hard I find that quite a stale environment to try to write my music.
Now, I'm about to play the song The Load, your new song. And who are you working with in recording songs these days? So
that record was produced by a guy called Ardem Ilan, who's in a band called Fridge with Kieran Hebden Quartet. And he also has his own solo project, Ardem, and he's in a band called Silver Columns as well. So I worked with him on production duties, and then I took it in with a guy called John Bacigalupi, who's based in Sacramento. He publishes Tape Up magazine, and he's just moved his studios. They were called Hangar Studios, and Devendra and Vetiver and a lot of West Coast musicians all kind of recorded there. So he handled a lot of the mixing, and it was all putting it through loads of lovely analog.